So today this is part 3 of making the jellyfish. I don't know why I started off with so today, but in part 3, which is this part, we are going to work on making these and possibly the little, what are these called that hang from the jellyfish? I've never known. Well, and the little dangly bits. So we're just going to briefly go over what you will need actually in this video. You will need scissors and possibly both colours of your yarn. In part 4, that's when you will need your sewing needle. So let's get into part 3. So we're going to chain 2. Going to yarn over, and then in this stitch, let's wait for it to focus. There. We're going to push it through all the way to the other side, so it's on this side. To yarn over, pull through, and then finish it off like a regular double crochet. Then we're going to do that 2 more times in the same stitch. And since these chain 2 count as a stitch, we technically just did 4 double crochets in this stitch. So in the next stitch, we're going to do a slip stitch. Will it let me? Now we're going to yarn over. In the next stitch, we're going to put 4 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Next stitch, slip stitch, and then this is the pattern all the way around. So 4 double crochets in the next stitch. That was a half crochet, whoops. Okay. 2, this is the third. And my 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next stitch, slip stitch, and just carry on doing this pattern for the whole time. After we're done with these little bits, it might just look like an octopus. Now, if you actually do want it just like that as an octopus, you can just keep it as an octopus. Next stitch, 4 double crochet. Slip stitch, and that will be the pattern. Like I said, I keep saying that will be the pattern. So yes, this will be the pattern for all the way around. So what I will be doing, I will be pausing for a bit, doing some unpausing, talking a bit, doing some all that stuff. So I'll pause it right now. Bye. Okay, so I've just done a couple more. It's okay for your stitches like that. That is normal, and I would love to see what yours looks like. So just onto my 4 double crochet because I just did my slip stitch. Also, I'm sorry if this camera angle is like a bit awkward, maybe, because when I'm rewatching these, I find them, I can't really tell if they're actually upside down or not. It's just because the way my camera is angled. It's because I don't have a camera holder where people can like hold up their cameras. I just use cardboard boxes. So I don't know if this is upside down, like actually upside down or not. So I'm really sorry if it is. 2, 3, 4. Lip stitch. And I would love to know what you guys' favourite hobbies are. If it's crochet or if it's some sort of sport. My favourite hobby is quadropics, because as you know I'm a Therian, but not all Therians do quadropics. But I'm obsessed with quadropics. And my second favourite hobby is crochet, because crochet has consumed me. Okay. So it should be looking a bit like this. Let me get the camera. This is what I mean by cardboard boxes. So it should be looking a bit like that so far. Good. Now I am running low on this yarn, so hopefully I do not have to play a game of yarn chicken. By the way, if you are a new crocheter-ish and you don't know what yarn chicken is, it's basically when you run out of wool but you're still like need to finish something with that wool, and so then you're searching everywhere for it. I often lose yarn chicken, so I just have unfinished projects everywhere. So I will be right back again and see how far we've gone. Okay, so it looks like I haven't done that much, but I did have done a bit more. Also, if you hear any noises in the background, that's just me watching my TV. Just 'cause I like watching things when I'm crocheting, so then I'm just not sitting here in silence. Sometimes I like sitting in silence, so it can be comforting for me, but it's not for everyone. Okay, so I'm just doing my full double crochets. Now the reason why I just don't pause and skip to the very end while doing this tutorial, as in the reason why I don't, it's like once I say like I'll be back in a bit, the reason why I don't just finish this and then unpause it is because first of all I like talking to you guys and it's fun, but also, if I'm to be real, if I keep my camera on pause for too long, it turns off, as in like it cuts the clip, can't add it back. So I also just genuinely like talking to you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because then it just doesn't feel like I'm just sitting here alone in my chair. You know? So I have nearly finished. So I'm sorry if this has taken up lots of your yarn. It's taken up lots of mine, just because it is what it is. Yeah, I've only got a couple more things to do. Okay. Okay. So I've got one more to go, as you can see. So once you've finished your last one, which is what I'm doing right now, you are going to do a slip stitch into the third chain of your first one. So I just finished this, not third chain, second chain. So you've just finished here, and then you have these chains. Go into the first chain, and then slip stitch into it. So it can look like that, or you can actually, because the pattern that I did before, this is not my pattern, but they didn't mind not thingy. You could just slip stitch it for me. Yeah, I think that's the best way. The pattern said to slip stitch from the chain, but I suggest just going to the next stitch, slip stitch from there. And it looks like everything else. Okay, so now we're going to chain one and leave a big loop and then tie off. No, actually not like a big loop, just leave a big enough loop so you can sew it in later. Okay, tighten it if you want. So it should be looking a bit like this. It reminds me of a sunflower when it's just like this. Okay, so now we are going to do the little dangly bits. I really want to call them tentacles, but I don't really think they are tentacles. But so now we're just going to work on these bits. Okay. So let's get the yarn. I can't find the end. Okay, it's here. So we're just going to make a simple slip knot. It's just leaving a longish end so you can sew it. Okay. So now we're going to chain 45. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and then 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, and 43, 44, last one, 45. So, should have like a pretty long chainish there. So, now, this is just really simple. All we're going to do is just single crochet in each chain. Now, what you want to do, you might want to make your tension a bit tighter at the top so it can kind of curve. You don't have to do that, it might just naturally curve anyway. But we're just going to do one just regular single crochet in each stitch, like this. I am absolutely boiling. Since I live in England, and the weather right now is amazing, but it's very, very hot. Even though I can't even see the sun, it's just still boiling. And since it's only 20 degrees Celsius, I'm going to Spain in about 2 weeks, and I'm literally going to be roasted on a stick. That is going to be boiling. But I am very excited because I'm going with my best friend. I love my best friend. Okay, so back to crochet. Keep on doing that. till you get to the end, and I'll tell you what to do next. So keep on crocheting. I've done this much, and you can kind of see mine's already starting to curl. Even though I haven't done any sort of tension change, mine just naturally curls. Sometimes, not all the time. So, I want to say that I'm nearly finished, but I've still got a bit left. Still got this much left. So, kind of nearly. Not really, but nearly there. Okay. Okay, so I am now nearly finished-ish. Just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more stitches to go. Three more. Okay, so I'm basically finished. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to do a little chain one, tighten it, pull up a loop, and cut it. Okay, so we're going to make 2 more of these, and since I am running out of time, this is a bit longer than my usual videos. There is one more thing to do before we assemble, and I will do that in part. Is it part? I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what parts. I'm very sorry. I think it's part 5, right? This is either part 3 or 4. So if this is part 4, next one's part 5. I'm sorry, I really can't remember really. But yeah, we're for part 5, I think. We are going to be assembling, but I also need to show you how to make these. Also, part 5, need to do this, and I'll show you how to do that in a bit. So yeah, bye!